Hello, hello, hello. Let me get the link out. Invite. Two. All right. Mm, uh, oh, John Arbuckle. Uh, hello, hello, people. I'm just going live for a bit, looking through some pennies, having a nightcap. I'm a tube roll of 50Ds or 50S. I'm sorry, my bad. See what we got in here. These are all, I don't know, not great condition, but all right. How's everybody's 4th of July? Good? I had an all right time. Oh, I forgot one person. Hold on. Maybe somebody will come up on the panel. It's only been 4 minutes. Somebody show up. You can watch me look through some pennies. Okay, that camera's way too wrong angle. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nice Michigan silver proof. Random Canadian dollar on the way there. Maybe. Now, a few people come up and start chatting. I'm bringing on my scope, but. Nothing. There's something going on there. Doesn't look like machine doubling. Set that one off to the side. It's going to have to look on the scope. Hey, S-Mac. How you doing? Nothing. Email the link if you want it. It'll probably be up for at least a couple of hours. Oh, nice, chunk out of that coin. A lot of damage. Nothing. Always coins don't want to fit in there, right? I see StreamYard can support 10 people now, but you have to buy into it. Like what? I don't know, like 200 a year for the basic. Like, yeah, I don't think so. Little too much for my budget. I've got some machine doubling going on a date though. I can set that one aside. Look at that in the scope later. Yeah, premium. Yeah, it's like no. Yeah, $20 a month. I don't think so. It's not bad, but I don't know. It's a maybe. yeah, no shit. You can always mute like 4 of them. Ooh, that one just got some gunk on it. That one's going back in the tube. Yeah. There are 10 people talking all at once. How about that? Hour-long stream with 10 people talking. Can't understand what anybody's saying. All right, what the hell? Okay, that's. I should be. All right. I just don't know why I'm so blurry right there. Not bad as found it buried, but. My light's going on. Can I focus? And there sometimes. Oh well, it just doesn't want to focus. Here. Let's try this. Focus and bring it out. Nice, Mikey. How you doing? What'd you win? There might be a few people awake tonight. Oh, nice. That's silver, I think. 1925 franc. I think that's silver. what? Nothing going on there. Hey, Super Silverman, how you doing? I think I emailed you the link if you want to hop up. No biggie. I'm trying to look at some coins. My scope, it's like I don't know. I was on some. What was it? I was on. Christ. The telephone guide stream last night, and every time I tried to switch to my scope, it would like cycle, it wouldn't let me on. It's like I don't know why. I don't know if I want to try it quite yet because it would like kill the stream. So. Nothing on that one. Nothing. Let's do some 50s. I don't expect much, but never know. Machine doubling. That's a maybe. I need to put that one on my scope. Might have an RPM or two here. I don't know. That's a maybe. Some interesting ones here. That's for sure. Nope. Oh, there you go. Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, you're just a blur. Not much. Just looking through some penny.
Figure out why the sound isn't working.
Yeah, I can hear you.
System. Sound.
Yeah, they rarely know what they have, or they try to overprice it. They went into pawn shops and would be like, "Oh, here's this fucking common near piece dollar that we want $40 for." Like, yeah, no. Here's this fucking common near piece dollar. Okay, now you're echoing. Nice. Hey, Southern Metal, how are you doing? Okay, what do I have? All right, hold on. It sucks. Time to get a new one. All right, I'll see you later. Oh, that's a steal. Still not bad for being slick. A little bit of luster in this coin. Nothing. Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to try my scope here. There you go. There you go. I can see you better now. How's it sound?
Oh, I'm on my phone now, not the laptop, as you can see.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, for some reason the laptop wasn't allowing sound to even come out when I had the StreamYard hooked up, which is weird.
Oh, okay.
Normally it works just fine when I go through laptops through the StreamYard through the laptop. Today it was deciding not to work.
Yeah, you see them. A lot of them replated like that. With steel sense.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have you let me back in. I gotta go to the desktop site in order to see chat.
Okay. All right.
So new.
Third time's a charm. All right. Let's see if I can not mess myself up and try to get my scope working. Uh, uh, uh.
And Mikey, you won't see the dye striation lines, so the lines that normally flow to the edge of the rim. You won't see those on a replated coin. It'll be more pockmarky, so it'll be more like little dots everywhere instead of like dye wear lines that you'll see. And it'll be like the edges you'll see around the devices that'll start to like bubble up if it doesn't replate fully. A lot of times you'll see like little impurities around the lettering and numbers. Or if it changes really weird colors, like Steelies don't normally turn turquoise and purple and pink, but the
Yeah.
replated ones definitely they get real decent looking. And sorry, fireworks are going to happen for the entire time of me being here, I'm sure. My neighborhood was popping. Oh, he gone. Well, looks like I'm running the stream for a minute. Sucks for you, fuggins. No, I'm joking. Hey, man. Click, 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 click. Your scope is not like your computer. It starts doing a clicky, 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 clicky. It doesn't bother me because I listen to weird shit.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, and there's no more clicky, 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 clicky.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna screw with that scope later, dang it.
I'm having the same issues. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I found a doubled Fennig today. Yesterday. Yeah, it's it's a 1950 Deutschland Fennig. But right yonder.
Yeah, Cal, I might have that here. It's a little like doubling going on there or something.
Yeah, on the day it's not super strong doubling, but if I can get this to clear up.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yep, the tip of the 5, the bottom of the 9. But I noticed it because of that right there.
Yeah.
That part of the 5.
Yeah. That's what a lot of my Canadian coins look like.
I don't look through most of my foreign for doublers, for doubling in any way. So this was like the first one I just kind of threw under the scope because I was talking to somebody from New Zealand at the time, and I was trying to figure out if I had a New Zealand coin. So I just threw this down, and sure as shit,
Nice.
I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, hold on. Should be here. Let me email you, S-Mac. I think I got your email. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I still got all his scent orders.
I got a package coming from him. It should be here. I'm hoping within a day or two if he actually did send it yesterday.
Oh, what'd you get?
He's in possession of my half cent at the moment. I'm hoping to buy it back eventually, but as of now, I traded in my 1806 half cent. That's graded at like an EF30, but it should be an XF45 to be honest. He's sending me a Jefferson Nickel album that's basically full. It might break the internet. It's that beautiful.
Oh, you reminded me. Speaking of errors, anybody in chat or Stern, do you know? Do old U.S. large cents, are they known for rotated dies?
Yes, they are. I got one that's got.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
But it's not like it does call for a premium. It's not like super common. I mean,
okay.
The degree of rotation is It varies drastically, actually. I think I only have one out of
Yeah, because
I
I
have 10
bought.
large cents, and one has a
Hey,
rotation.
yes, Mac. Yeah, because I bought an 1834 from my local coin shop. And it took me a while to notice it, but it's got a die rotation of 45 degrees.
Nice. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I only got it for like $20, too.
They undergrade them large coppers, and I'm not going to speak on it too much because I don't want the entire world to start cherry picking all my large cents that I grab, but they're undergraded. I will say that with sure.
Ones from Canada or the British ones?
Oh, U.S. large cent.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I mean, webcam looks good.
I've been finding them for 10 to 15 bucks at the estate sales.
Well, yeah,
online,
the one I bought is nothing special, but
it's
definitely a 45-degree die rotation. I'm not complaining.
And I bet on average you'll see those large cents online sell for double what you paid is what I've come to see. Like if I paid 20, I look on eBay or the YouTube auctions and they're going for 45.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to look that up. Let's see if it's worth getting like send to Annex or something.
Absolutely. I would wait for their next it'll be the fall special probably.
Yeah.
They on the 30th they ended their 10 for 10. They ended this 10 for 10. They'll start a double one like
yeah, I just sent in those 10 coins to them like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I don't know if me and Cent Hoarder made it in time, but he said he was going to send them an email and see if he could get into the discount still anyway. Which I bet he can. Cent Hoarder's got a good luck.
So is my camera okay?
Oh yeah.
Well, I tried to live stream at 7 o'clock tonight, and it was horrible.
Huh.
The quality, or nobody showed up?
Oh, I had 7 people in there, and every single one of them was saying, "Hey, can't, you're choppy, you can't see." And I'm just like, I rewatched it. The video was fine, but my audio was horrible.
You look crystal clear. You sound good.
Of course, I don't think this camera has an autofocus, which sucks because I paid a good money for it.
Yeah, no.
Son of a bean.
Oh man, I just went to my one of the local boat clubs, a little 4th of July party. They had a band. I had a few beers. Came home kind of early.
I saw that.
And I don't know, you might have guys saw my little post on Facebook. When I was going home, stopped at a red light behind this 3rd gen Camaro. This guy's sitting there revving it. Light turns green. He peels out, gets a little sideways. We didn't realize behind me was a police officer. Oh, them flashers went on right away. Oopsie. I'm thinking, I bet he's spending the night in a drunk tank.
They love getting out on those holidays. They're pissed that they have to work them, so then they're extra picky about picking people up.
Oh, yeah. And the whole time I was thinking, I was like, I saw the cop before me, that guy did, and I'm thinking, man, my right turn signal doesn't work. I wonder if he's going to nail me for that.
Sorry, I had to let my dog out.
Who let the dog out?
Oh, I had to let my dog out, yeah. I don't think he needed to go out. He just wanted to go play, but I ain't got time for that right.
He doesn't mind the fireworks?
He's completely deaf.
Oh, okay.
My police-trained German Shepherd is hiding underneath the kitchen table.
Yeah, my dog is absolutely fine. He walks around outside. He just thinks it smells funny because of all the sulfur in the air. But yeah, he's completely fine unless they're like within 50 yards when they light off the artillery shell, and he can feel the thump. He has no care in the world.
The last person to make a comment, Archaeology Mikey.
Yeah, was said yes. Large cents do have errors.
All right, just checking, see if my chat was working.
Yeah.
I found a repunched date on an 1840 large cent that is not attributed yet. It's a small date over large date.
That's a maybe.
All right. I found something tonight. Let's see if you see what I see.
Ooh, I found a 92 DDO today or yesterday. That's actually right. So,
All right, Stern, you ready?
Too bad it wasn't 12 a.m.
oh, that's pretty cool looking.
A little bit of something going on. Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is showing it very well, but
I'm seeing the parts of the S's mainly, but
yeah.
I have issues with. I have huge problems with new orders, and I will pull out the one in which why I feel that way.
The L, the D looks damaged, but the L almost looks like there's a split.
See, those are NQ's letters, correct?
Is that true? I think you're right.
If those are NQ's letters, they tried to tell me that was machine doubling when an NQ's letter looks like that, and I'm not gonna try to go too far into that, but I'll show you what mine looks like if I can find it. And I still call shenanigans on telling you machine doubling, and I'll keep this one forever.
Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to actually the other side of this coin I think has a die crack on it too.
Where did I put this? It should be right here.
Maybe I can't find it.
Well, I like your little snack shelf you got there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's like a Lazy Susan. It has granola bars, nuts on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Bags of Quaker rice patties.
There you go. You're all set, man.
Well, I got 3 teenage boys, so
Oh, yeah.
grab and go.
Yeah.
So, a 92, and I'll show you some sweet anomalies that I've never seen on a 92 before.
All right, same coin. Let me show you this before you get into yours.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right below George.
Yep, that is where they crack. That I believe that to be a die crack, because that is where the Washingtons crack often.
So I have a die crack on the front, and then I have that NQ's doubling on the back.
Yes, and I think the NQ's doubling will actually have a premium here once people start finding more of them, because it looks doubled. I don't care if they call that machine doubling or not.
There's at least 3 letters that look like split serifs. There's a couple letters that look like machine doubling. Anyway, it's going in my keeper bucket.
Oh, yes, definitely.
They told me, Ken said that if you get a true double on NQ's lettering, it'll make the letters look smaller than they are originally.
Huh.
It has the exact opposite signs of a regular double. It's the weirdest thing to try to wrap my mind.
No, I get it.
So it took me a while to really understand what they were saying about that.
The base of the NQ's will be smaller. The gap still is bigger, but the complete base of the NQ's will be smaller.
Yes, because the way the die is set up, the open fields will have knocked out the part that would make it wide. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I'm glad with somebody who understands it.
I get it.
It's really hard to put into words.
Well, just saying opposite makes complete sense.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my license? Oh, so yeah, the 92. Look at the back of his head right here.
He's got a spike in the back of his head.
So it's got like this extra little lump here that's not normal. And then if I look over here,
looks like it needs a haircut and a shave.
We'll do a zoom in for extra clarity. We got a double dilate on a 92.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I mean, it looks kind of odd. It definitely isn't the same height, but I don't see how it could be machine doubling, especially when his head does this as well. Oh, wrong way. Oh, maybe you.
All right, gents. Thanks for checking out my.
Oh yeah, you can.
I might be back on later if you guys are still on. Wife just got home, so
Yeah, and I'll be on for probably at least another hour and a half or so.
all right, sounds good. Later, guys.
Hey, Turbo, how you doing?
Not a whole lot. What's up?
I saw your name and I was like, who the hell's that? Oh,
It's my silver channel. Well, let me use Turbo Gamer for some reason. It's being weird.
uh-huh.
Yeah. Hi, archaeology. So I am constantly dealing with YouTube. Every time I upload a video, they remove a subscriber from my channel. I've lost 9 subscribers in a week. And I don't know who the hell I keep pissing off at YouTube, but every time I upload a video, I lose a subscriber. I've lost, like, I could lose 3 within, like, an hour.
Yeah, I went up and down like that lately too.
It could be
I don't
YouTube
know.
purging doable accounts or people who haven't been on in a long time.
Well,
They purge your list.
Yeah, I get that, but that
Oh,
does
trash
hurt my
bag.
channel, though. It's funny. It's doing it only to that channel, but it doesn't do it to TTG Bullion at all.
How many more subscribers does that channel have than the other one?
It's like 35, and it doesn't even touch it. So I just ordered my AM scope. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail.
Oh, I'm super jealous you bought an Amscope. Which one did you buy?
I bought the one that was like $20.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not super jealous.
The
They have
one I
one. They have a $400 one that I want so bad I can taste it.
Oh, I just need something, that I can look at coins with. I don't need something expensive.
Yeah, my niche is proof coins, and most of the community will let you know that that's like the hardest thing to photograph.
Yeah.
And I found that the $20 scopes don't allow me to do what I need. I tried 4 of them so far.
I'll tell you what though, I got a hell of a good deal to show you. Got some new additions. Got a tube.
Oh, what? $50?
No.
No, those are going to be ASCs or Morgans.
You're completely wrong.
Oh, no?
Some retro 1989 Canadian maple leaves.
Oh, okay. So the Canadian version is still bullion.
Yeah.
Okay. You can send
I
one
like
of those.
that.
You can send one of those to me. Thank
I
you.
like that because it's my birth year.
17 of them for $408.
Woo.
89 is my birth year. So if you're ever getting rid of any of those, I will absolutely trade you.
And that was actually a good deal on them. I got them for like $23 a piece.
That is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Then I picked up 2 of these.
The Star Wars.
Back to the Future 35th coin.
Oh, that's the
Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember you talking about those.
Yeah, there it is.
I
Nice.
only have 1 bullion round right now. I have the Superman Canadian maple, but
Yeah, I'm actually looking for those.
let me know. They're all over out here. People buy them by the tubes. Like all the LCS I go to have
I'm
tubes.
trying to find them online. I can't find them anywhere. So I bought 2 of those Back to the Future coins. It's because I absolutely love the movies. That's why.
I'm a Superman fan through and through.
I like the Back to the Future movies because, it was like the best time travel movie at the time, besides Bill and Ted.
Coming out with another one
I know. I can't wait.
with John Wick.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
It's the 2-ounce silver Superman.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the dude who actually poured it ended up going to jail for doing Iron Man masks and Thor's hammers without the license. So this
How
is
can
a
you get in trouble for that?
unlicensed. It was right when the Marvel movie came out, so it was like the top thing, and he was selling them online. He was pouring them without consent and selling them on eBay and shit.
That's
and they
very
found him, and he ended up going to jail because of how much they called it counterfeit, or like they took the trademark. He took the trademark without permission.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. So if I melt anything into the shape of Superman for myself, they'll sue me.
No, but if you're using it for sales and selling it
Yeah,
online,
if you're making a profit, if you're making a profit off it, that's a totally different ball game.
Silver Baggins got a cease and desist letter from the guy who wrote The Hobbit because he had Baggins in his name.
Is that why he changed his name?
That is why he is now Silver Dragons. He got a cease and desist letter from the guy who wrote The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings because he had Baggins.
Here's a problem.
Probably his son. That guy's dead. But.
Here's the thing: they cannot copyright a name. Unfortunately,
I agree.
They cannot. So even if he'd have gotten that cease and desist order, I hate to tell the companies this, you cannot copyright a title. What if somebody's last name was actually Baggins?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't copyright someone's last name. So, in all intents and purposes, Silver Dragons would have won that in court because
he would have.
He would have, because you cannot copyright a name. You can't. It's common. Like my name is Christopher, so nobody can copyright something that is actually my name. You can't sue somebody for a name.
That's why I changed my name to Super Silverman, because my original channel name.
Companies think that they can abuse the copyright system, and then they lose. So they also abuse the DMCA, which is also a federal crime. It is, and there's a lot of companies that think that they're above the law that sue for the wrong reasons, and then when the customer lose, they make themselves look like not only just spending a lot on court costs, but making themselves look stupid as shit.
Yeah, unless they intimidate people out of the settlement and shit. Yeah,
please, nobody's gonna. I don't fear companies. I'm like, okay, you can't copyright a name. You're going to lose the court case. You might as well just stop.
Yeah.
I would have immediately called the companies like, just so you know, you cannot copyright a name. There is no law that says I can't use a name on a YouTube channel. They would have lost that. A judge would have looked at them and looked, get the fuck out of my courtroom. Really? So, God. I'm just gonna. It killed my brain. I'm dead. Oh my God! How are they smart for making such great stuff that's so stupid when it comes to using 10% more than their brain? Actually, I think there's been several lawsuits in certain situations like that.
Oh, I agree. So I changed my YouTube name for that reason. I was going to start doing pours eventually, and my name used to be Silver Superman, and I didn't want to battle it, so that is why my name is Super Silverman.
It might have been the Dragon Gaming, Turbo Gamer, Dragon King. I mean, I like dragons. But Turbo is actually a nickname my mother gave me. So because it's the developer who made Turbo says, you can't use that name. I'm like, you damn right I can. It's my nickname. I was like, you give me a cease and desist order, you cannot copyright a name. This will not work in court. We can settle this now, but I'm not changing the name. You can kiss my hairy white ass. That's what I tell them. That's what I tell them. Like, you can't copyright a name, dude.
I'm finding nothing on these 50S.
I got a ton of pennies here, and this is the reason why I bought that scope. Some of these are so toned, like some of them are pre-1964, so I'm just kind of like, what do I have right here? My dad gave me these. So I have no idea what's in this thing.
Oh,
Like
that
there's
was
some really like there's something there.
okay. Well, if I drop out, you guys I might drop out in a minute because my power just like dimmed real good for a second.
Somebody blew up a freaking transformer with a freaking firecracker.
And I might have to mute myself here in a second. It sounds like I have a finale of Ruin next door.
That's what I've been dealing with the last 2 days. I'm trying to play Call of Duty, and it's rude, especially this late at night.
They use my parking lot as the fire zone.
I swear to God, I heard gunfire earlier. I'm like, one of those fucking rounds are gonna come flying through my place. Oh.
That actually happened to a friend of mine. And round hit his garage.
I don't want it to hit me, especially if I'm playing a game. Gonna hit me smack dab in the hand. I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna see blood pouring out my hand. Well, what the fuck just happened? Oh, my motherfuckers on COD goddamn shot me in the hand. I'm funny when it comes to that. Nah, but no, it's not safe because people die from that because of just them shooting it up in the air. I saw 5 double propelling helicopters going over my town. You know those cargo carriers that carry the soldiers and whatnot that have double helicopter propellers on them, front to back. I saw 5 of those fly over the dealership near me. I'm like, something's about to go down.
They dumped like 4 convoys of National Guard here right when the riot started. I'm pretty sure they're still here. I mean, it was like
they must have been going to Columbus.
There was like 30 or 40 Hummers, like Army Hummers, that had dropped off. At least 3 military men per Humvee out downtown right at the beginning of the riots. There was something like 400 National Guard showed up right away. And they shut down all the stores at 5 p.m. there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
So there was definitely no looting in Colorado, that's for
sure. So I finally invested in a box cutter for my unboxings. $1.97.
I use man bear grills.
Oh, I was originally using this.
I will promote this knife till the day I die.
I was using a fillet knife.
This is a Bear Grylls survival knife.
Nice.
And the case, this little thing, is a magnesium stick, and the back of the knife has a strip for fire starting.
Oh, there you go, striker. Cool.
That's badass.
And then the back of the knife is a hammer.
This is just a generic fillet knife.
And then on the inside is a sharpening stone.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, and it comes with a rape whistle.
Nice.
No one will ever touch your butt when you don't want, if you have this knife on you.
How much is that thing?
$50 at Walmart.
Really?
And it's a Bear Grylls sponsored Gerber, so it's a Gerber.
I'll have to look for that.
Really good, and it comes with a soft case as well. It has another little thing that it goes in that goes right with your belt.
Nice.
It's
a knife.
By far the best survival knife I've ever owned.
Nice.
I will promote that forever.
You know, when I was at my boat club's 4th of July party, and I had to get my work hours in. So for 3 hours, I was selling tickets for the beer and food. And of course, I'm checking every bill for like a weird serial number or star note. Found nothing. 3 hours, found nothing.
Baseball cards. My dad's got a ton of those.
I gotta start looking up to see what they're worth, because it's a copious amount. And then I have a stack that's probably this big of Yu-Gi-Oh card holographic somewhere.
My dad's got like several shoe boxes filled with them things.
Oh, when they first came out, I was collected those Garbage Pail Kid cards. Of course, my mom lost them.
I collect fucking.
They'd be worth a lot right now because it was when they first came out.
Freaking Dark Shadow Charizard's like expensive as hell.
I have a Dark Magician that I learned is like ridiculously expensive these days.
Yeah, it's an older card.
Yeah, it's one of the original, like the first edition looking ones. So it has
Yeah,
like
that's why it's
the design. Yeah, I was eBaying last night or YouTube and expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that one's up in like the top 20 list. I was super happy with it.
yeah. I quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I did too. I never really got into it, but
No, I used to play competitively, and I got banned out of stores for no goddamn reason.
That's
Bullshit reasons and accused for things I didn't do. So yeah.
I'm going through the-
Pokemon was just one of those ones that I like collecting.
it's coming back, I guess. Pokemon. I applied it at
Pokemon has been
GameStop.
popular for a while.
Yeah.
It's still the most between Magic and that, it's in the top 3 card popular.
I went and applied it in LCS, and one of the first questions he asked me is, "What do you know about Pokemon cards?" Because it was a comic book card and coin shop, and the first thing he asked me wasn't even about coins. He said, "What do you know about Pokemon?"
Yeah.
I was like, enough. It was in my generation, but I would run the coin side of this place because that's what I enjoy more.
I've been playing Pokemon since the original base set came out. So I am an actual OG Pokemon player.
I think I played when they first came out, and then I stopped. Right.
Oh, I played it.
Right away.
I was 10 when it came out.
Yeah, I'm 31 now, so I was like,
I got you by 3 years.
yeah, so I was like 8 or 9 when yeah.
I'm 34. So I am expecting my second child.
Oh, good for you.
No kids yet for me.
No, none for me, and I'm almost 46. So
I'm a great motherfucking dad, so it sucks that I don't have kids.
I got a 3-year-old who's going to be 4 this month.
Nice.
that's a weird looking. Oh no, that's not a die crack. That's a hair.
My money's pretty much gone to both people, my daughter's mom and her, because her mom's birthday is the day before her birthday.
Oh yeah.
We couldn't have done that better. She was born the day before my missus's birthday.
My buddy's parents have the same birthday. I think that's weird as shit. They've been married like 25 years and they have the same
Thanks,
birthday.
Andrew.
Super weird.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get to 250 subscribers. I was thinking of doing a video game giveaway.
I'm trying to get to 250 myself. What am I at right now?
I'm at like 231, but every time I upload a video, YouTube's like, no, -1, -2, and -3.
I've actually put up a few videos recently. I wonder
179.
if my numbers have moved at all. I just put up 2 videos for the first time in probably 3 or 4 months.
It took, I think, 2 years for me to even get to where I'm at.
I didn't know that it was a thing until last January. I used YouTube for figuring out how to do stuff and music, and that was the extent of my YouTube presence.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me until about maybe like about 8 or 9 months ago.
Yeah, me too. That was when I finally came on and I used it for more than just reference videos because I started with just CoinOp and I would just watch CoinOp videos all day. I wouldn't go to streams or even attempt to watch live anything. I didn't really care. I just watched coin reference videos.
Yeah, I went ahead and switched to my TV account on YouTube, so might as well.
So my Facebook following, I got a decent I mean, if my YouTube was like my Facebook, I would be getting paid right
Yeah.
now. Like on my last
I have
good
like
name,
I have a PayPal donation. I don't expect to get.
I just got to find out where everyone in the coin community is getting these good deals on like Facebook and Instagram and eBay.
Oh,
It's like I look for shit and I can't find any good deals. Like,
Instagram.
I'll
like,
show you the website where I got those maples.
Randy was
Instagram-
showing me
People
some of the
mess-
prices he bought like old Canadian silver dollars for, and it's like, holy hell! I was like,
Yeah,
one of them was like, that's worth like $75, and he bought it for like 20.
Keep going on Instagram, because if you keep following people and they follow you back, they will message you with deals. You don't even have to go looking. I get people who message me on Instagram with like superhero related bullion at least once a week, and just because they see that I put superhero stuff on my page often.
Oh,
Like,
I
and
made sure that my maples were real too. I've got a. Have you ever heard of the Boolean test app for Android?
no, I do the sound
Oh.
test.
That's what that is. It does the sound resonance test.
Oh, cool.
oh wow!
Cool. I will download that, because that's
You
cool.
have to buy the app, but it's worth it. Trust me.
Because I use my ear, and I found out that I had a fake.
This thing will actually it can tell which the frequencies are of each coin, so it could tell which coin you select that is actually on the same frequency. So if it's, let's say it's a fake coin, it's going to show up as an X.
Now, I mean, how do you do that? You hit the coin with every coin with the same thing, or
You know what? How about I show you?
yeah?
Because how I do it, because I don't have the sweet app, I just put it on the tip of my finger, and I tap it with anything.
That's what you have to do in order for the app to work.
You can hit it with anything, but as long as whatever's on the tip of your finger is the one that is the
Right.
sound being tested, it'll produce this. What makes the sound.
Right.
All right, see you later, Mikey. Hey, Andrew Ford. I hit it with my sheep.
That's sweet.
It's a Shilling from 1949.
Yeah, I've got probably all the man. I've got probably at least 10 pounds of florins to go through from San Harding.
It's a fog.
Is that DDO? Is that written
Yeah,
on?
it's a deep DDR I put, and it's pretty minor, but it's up on. I remember this one. I'm finding this one. The trident in his hand, and like the eye is where it shows its stuff.
Oops, he left. I don't think I kicked. Oh, I didn't kick him out. That's the wrong button. Oh, he was doing that test. He might have did something with his phone.
Too far.
Little bit going on with some threes.
Yeah, and a poquito little. It's a very small double, as I said. I remember when I first found this one. It's nothing like it. It was before I knew that foreigns had doubles at all.
Crumb crash.
Yeah.
I was looking at everything real tight when I found this one, but it's not much by any means. Like that Deutschland one is way more effective
Yeah.
or quality than that, and that's even a small one.
Okay, so here's like this type of stuff you can do. See, there's like the American Silver Eagle.
Yeah.
So, and then there's freaking notifications.
Hey, Jim Lee Akari.
So basically, you'll go to what it is like resonance test, and then you'll get like a thing like this. It'll
Yeah.
show up like that. So what we're gonna do,
How much does that cost?
I think it's like $5.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth
Oh
it.
yeah.
I've made worse decisions with $5 today. I bet.
It's got the one for the maple leaves. So we'll go to do resonance test. Get it to kind of get the camera to kind of sit. Stupid thing.
Earthquake.
It's like I don't want to stay. No, there.
Rigged.
Shut up, 710.
Well, Jimmy Lucari is here. I got to have a giveaway now.
See how
He wins all of them.
see how it's showing up in the green? See, when you get the check mark, it means it's real.
Oh, okay. I see
Okay.
where the check mark is. It took me a minute to figure out where the green was.
Oh, you're just sitting with another silver coin, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
okay,
And when it goes to green, like that means you're good.
okay. Huh.
Yeah, a neat little app that'll tell you, and this tells you that it's real. So it's like, oh, I don't really need to do the weight test because this tells you what it matches the same harmonic frequency as the real one. So
Cool. Yeah, hell, I might get that.
That's what I do with. How I've normally done my pawn shop tests. Like anytime I go to a pawn shop and buy silver, I pull it out of whatever they have it and I tap it on my finger. And I have found 7 fake peace dollars doing that so far.
right, but that is also another good test for that. So it'll tell if it's fake.
I've pulled 7 fake peace dollars and 2 fake Morgans out of one pawn shop.
It only
Wow.
does silver coins, unfortunately. It does not. I mean, it only does silver bullion. It does not do bars, sadly.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I bet they do resonate differently.
Yeah, they do.
oh yeah, definitely different shapes. Yeah.
They have a selection for just generic rounds, so it'll say generic round. And
Oh yeah, because Canadians got the extra 9.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the Philharmonics. It's got the Krugerrands. I mean, it's got everything.
That's weird that it can tell the difference between a Krugerrand and a Philharmonic and shit.
Well, it
That I
shows the
find
gold
weird.
Krugerrand, but the gold coin and the silver coin have the same exact frequency, so it'll work for both.
Huh.
Right.
If it can tell the difference from a silver Philharmonic and a silver Krugerrand, I would be stunned.
It does. It can.
See, and that I find absolutely like shitting because the bullion, the bullion composition to be different, I find really, really weird and sketchy.
And actually, a lot of people use this. A lot of silver stackers use it.
I find that sketchy that bullion can have different composition.
But it can have different frequencies. But it's been programmed to know the right frequency for each one.
Well, I'm not talking about the app. I'm talking about the company in general. The fact that bullion can be made with different to have different resonance. Even I find weird that it's all considered the same price and value rate and everything if there's different compositions in them.
Right. So I bought these because I was like, okay, people are just buying one at a time. They obviously don't. I guess it was just a lot of people don't like stacking maple leaves, and I'm like, okay, that's good for me. More for me.
I'm one of those. I'm a numismatic collector.
I'm like, hey, if they don't want to stack it, more for me. Sure, I'll buy whatever's left. So I bought the last 17. You know, one person each bought one each. So I was like, okay, I got the money. I bought 3 of them, or I bought 17.
Yeah, I don't got that kind of money.
I sell stuff on eBay. I actually fix up game consoles, and that's how I had the money. So I actually fix up broken consoles and resell them. I will not work on Xbox 360s. I hate working on them.
I have a working PS1, 2, 3, 4, and I have an Xbox, a broken Xbox One, a broken Xbox 360. But the PlayStations, I can put in a PS1 game right now and get down if I had one.
I have 4 PS1s that need lasers. I got 4 original Xboxes that need lasers. I got 6
All my-
GameCubes that need
all-
there are
All
7
the
GameCubes that
PlayStation
need
shit's
lasers.
That's why I'm a PlayStation kid.
So I got 7 GameCubes that need lasers, and I got 6 Nintendo 64s that I need jumper packs and controllers for to test.
I might have a 64 controller.
I got one. I'm just saying, like, so I can, when I go to sell them, I can complete them. Oh, I hate allergies.
Yeah, Xbox sucks. Xbox sucks hard.
I also have 6
Hello,
PlayStation
Ron the
2
Tolliver.
that need
How are you?
lasers. Actually, I need to see when I'll get my scope. It was on sale, so I got it for $20. Amscope was having a sale on it, so I got a little bit off of it.
I know I got to make about $160. I'm hoping that somebody might want to buy my 55 proof set because there's a 12 megapixel microscope with LCD screen for $160 on sale. It's 50% off, or not 50%. It's $50 plus another 5%. It's normally a $260 thing that's $159 right now or some shit in the end with free shipping. I gotta think how to get that stat.
PortsmouthCoinshop.com is where I got both my Maple Leafs. His name on YouTube is Coin Help You.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Malone. Yeah.
So he's
I'm
got a
doing good.
he's got a YouTube channel too.
Well, yeah, I'll start debating on that 55 proof set at $75.
Yeah. It's a flat pack, mind you, so it's the more sought after. It didn't come in the box with the tissue. The staple ruined the proof coins, so the flat pack is like they add another $30 in premium according to the gray sheet and the price guide.
Nice. I don't buy the proof sets. I don't really have interest in them.
That's what I collect, and that's what I find varieties on. Like I found the dime with the 5 on the cheek that is potentially worth a couple grand. I'll find out in September, and I paid $6.
Nice.
And then I got one going to Annex right now. It's the $50 I pulled out of the 70 proof set that's worth about $250, and I'll be into it about 40.
Yeah, there's in U.S. and Canadian proof set. There's a few big errors you can find.
Oh, I need to start looking into the Canadian proof set ones because I come across Canadian proof sets often because of what I buy. I'm a proof set collector. That's my niche.
I think 65 through 60. There's a few errors to look through, like the 55.
Okay, I know about the 55 with the pointed 5 and rounded 5 because of Amy.
Well, you want the
I have a 55 penny. I found. Oldest Canadian I found is a 42.
I'll check that here. I'll look it up. You check that 55 because you found the right 55. It's worth like $100 instantly.
I had Amy look at it and she said it was not the correct 5.
Yeah. But you want to look at, what was it? God, it's not the.
I've been trying to find a large cent variety reference, where to go for large cent varieties. There isn't one, is what I've been told.
What U.S. large cents?
Yep, the whole Roger
I don't know
census
about
for U.S. large cent varieties is. I wish there was one. Is the answer I've been told 80% of the time. Is there isn't one, but I wish there was. Because I found a small date over large date on a year where there is a small date over large.
You don't want to look at the 5. You want to look at the DEI.
Yep.
This is actually my first Maple Leafs purchase. So these are the very first Maple Leafs I've ever bought.
Yeah, and that's why if you find like a OBW roll with like 55 Canadians will go for like over 100.
Oh, cool. Oh, so the only Canadian roll I ever found was a roll of farthings, and when I opened it, it was one of every date from 1909 to 1956.
Cool.
I thought about buying slab coins too, stacking them a little bit.
Well, what kind of slab coins? Are you talking slab bullion or slab?
Like Morgans or, so on and so forth. Bullion, other things.
I'm trying.
A variety of stuff. I'm just trying to expand out a little bit. I actually think the ones in the slabs actually kind of look cool.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just got my one of my first Morgan for donation from Peggy Hunts Everything.
And I actually like them being in cases or slabs because I always worry about the coins getting damaged and stuff like these. So I'm actually going to encapsulate these maple leaves just because I think it would be it's protected better.
I do. Every dollar I own, I throw into the layer tag.
Yeah, I need to get some of those, but I just put them in flip for now.
Coin Supply Plus, I buy from, and
Excuse me.
And if you need them on a right now basis, Hobby Lobby sells them.
Huh, really?
They're probably not the best price, I'm sure, but if you need them immediately, Hobby Lobby is a good place.
Huh.
The ones I need are like 60 cents on that site.
Yeah, so you can find them for cheaper online, I guarantee it, but it's nice to be able to drive to a place and go pick some up.
Yeah.
Because of COVID and everything, and I don't go out because, well, one, I got engine sludge in my car, and I need to I got to do the oil change in it.
There you go. And I need to get the bigger ones for someone around.
I haven't done my oil because it's been so hot.
Playing phone.
Fritos.
Yeah.
I just had a couple of last two things I ate was I had a couple of walking tacos, Fritos.
You're gonna give it away. I don't want my stash given away. No, I really should hide this.
Oh boy.
I love snowballs.
What year is that? Nice toning.
1902.
Nice.
That is nice. I like that. That looks cool. The only thing with snowballs is they're messy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sweet. That's a nice Morgan. I was actually thinking of like buying those instead of like them as themselves, so that way they would be nice and protected.
Yeah, definitely.
That website I bought the maples from, he's got tons of that stuff for good prices too.
Yeah, he's going to be at Cincinnati. So.
Daniel's favorite thing to collect is Morgan dollars. His selection of Morgans is probably going to be the best. That's his favorite coin.
Ever since I found his channel, I've been buying from him because, I really like his content, and he's, a really straightforward guy. He really cares about the coin community and tries to help people. So he's trying to help the community. I'm helping him by giving him my money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I got my Pegasus coins, which I no longer have 11. I only have 6 now. Sad face. And I can't find them again. So I need 4 to have 10 of them.
I don't know how PCGS didn't call this PL.
I thought he was going to
Oh
say
wow, yeah.
POS. What? Oh, I heard the wrong thing.
This is absolutely like, look at that mirror.
These are those Pegasus rounds that I got a while back.
I bought this for a Crackout challenge.
I need 4 more of these to have 10 again. And I can't find them anywhere.
This is the other Crackout challenge because I think they should have hit this with a PL too.
That's nice.
That is really nice. What's that one graded at?
63.
Oh,
Yeah, I call shenanigans. I think this is a 64 PL all day. These were the only 2 Morgans in the entire 3 boxes I looked through that had the mirror background, and they were both not graded PL.
Here's one of my Monarch Precious Metal poured silver.
yeah.
Yeah, I love this thing. It's 2 troy ounces. It's the Day of the Dead thing.
Yeah, those are on the auction site I go to all the time. Those are there, and I'm trying to wait for them to go for the
I
right
actually
price.
got it from Jaeger's poured silver.
Yeah, they dangle around 25 to 30 bucks, and I'm waiting for one to sit around 20 so I can get it for shipping and justify shipping.
Wow.
Here's one of the very first orders I ever made from Matmex. I still have one of the very first bars I had ever ordered.
Cool.
Crackout challenge number 3.
So this is my next order is I'm buying some of these. So I can have more of them again. So basically I'm trying to go back from the silver that I had previously to get it again so I'd have it again. So that would be the first thing, or the Atmex bars. The next ones are the 2019 American Silver Eagles that I had. And then the Money Metals Exchange Walking Liberty silver rounds. Then the Jaeger's poured silver that I used to have. Luckily, they keep making those.
Yeah, that's a cover of a comic where Robin is a heroin addict. What?
Oh, shit. What?
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
would he?
you always had
I've
the
never thought in a million years that he'd become a heroin addict.
My partner is a junkie.
That's
That's
crazy.
funny.
That's the cover of a real comic, straight up. And I found that I used to do New Comic Book Day every Wednesday. It was before work. Me and my brother, before he passed away, would go to the comic book store. And this was one of the wins.
Bunch of silver there.
And then the Superman, where in this universe, Doomsday is Superman. What?
That's sick. They made so many interesting comics. It's
I
like
don't know.
too many.
Yeah, I collect the weird ones because I missed out on an opportunity of a comic that I wanted. It was even the series that I was trying, but because I missed it the day it came out, within 1 year, that comic was 10 grand.
I actually like collecting Spawn toys and Todd McFarlane toys.
As a Spawn is a good Judge Dredd and
Oh God, Dread. Love
Spawn.
it.
Yeah, those are really good comics. Those were like the best R-rated like.
Judge
graphic
Dredd and Spawn, yeah. I saw some of the Spawn comics. I really liked them.
McFarlane is a good brain for that. Do you know they're making the new Spawn finally?
Yeah, I've seen kind of like what he's doing with it. It's kind of going to be interesting, I think. They
I
picked
agree.
Jamie Foxx as this actor for Spawn
Yes.
and Al Simmons. Honestly, he's actually a good actor. Michael
great
J.
actor.
White said he would have done it if he was given the part.
Either him or the dude who played Apollo and the dude in Michael B. Jordan. The younger black dude who's like huge in the Black Panther movie, the bad guy in the Black Panther movie.
Right.
He would have been a good one, but they would have had to do like, I know he looks a little young, but he would have been a damn good actor for that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he kind of reminds me of Michael J. White a little bit.
Yeah, which is why I think he would have been a great one.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that movie. The only movie I'm waiting for more is Venom 2 because it houses two of my favorite actors in the same movie.
Wesley Snipes said he would have been all for Blade 4 if they asked him to do it.
So Venom 2 has Tom Hardy and fucking Woody Harrelson as Venom and
God,
Carnage.
that dude is nuts.
Yeah,
Woody
I
Harrelson-
will watch that one.
Oh yeah, Woody Harrelson's like one of my favorite actors of all time, and he
Between
plays
Woody Harrelson,
he plays a-
Woody
he plays-
Harrelson, and oh god,
he plays a carnivorous psychopath in this Venom movie.
Mr. Busey.
Oh,
Gary
I
Busey.
could never watch.
Gary
Busey.
Busey, yeah. Between Woody Harrelson and Gary Busey, they were both nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were both great actors. When I see Woody Harrelson, I think the guy of like standing in the middle of a freaking super volcano, getting smacked by a freaking giant piece of the earth.
I don't know. Well, when I see Woody Harrelson, I still think of the fucking dim-witted bartender in Cheers.
I used to, and then Zombieland came out, and then I immediately
yeah.
I
I
think
haven't
it
seen
like
those
end
yet.
of the world scenario.
Funny, though.
End of the world scenario. I pick Woody Harrelson to partner up with all day because of that. Like I
Yeah.
immediately pick him for his comedic relief and
Yeah,
his
that's a good
ability to-
movie. That's a
and his
good
ability
movie.
to beat a motherfucker with a baseball bat.
I think in between Shaun of the Dead and that would actually,
Oh yeah, I was watching Shaun of the Dead the other day or other morning. It's a
Never a
classic.
fan of that one.
Then there's Evil Dead. You guys remember that?
Oh, dude, yeah.
The remake was not awesome.
Uh,
The original was way better.
Yeah, the original SARS, yes.
The
Then
remake,
there's Spaceballs. Who can never forget
oh
Spaceballs?
yeah, ludicrous speed, Doug.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
May the shorts be with you.
Right.
Now, my favorite comedy is still to this day Step Brothers, and always will be.
Oh my God. Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Why
I just watched that a few weeks ago.
are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
That's
Cops
funny.
isn't even on till 4. I'm gonna put my nuts on your drum set.
Oh, that movie. Then there's Walk Hard. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, he chopped his brother in half with a chainsaw. That's when you realize that John C. Reilly has a beautiful voice and can really sing.
Yes,
Look,
you
look up the song "A Beautiful Ride" and it'll blow your fucking mind.
can. He has a very good voice. You know,
It'll blow your
in
mind.
between him and Tenacious D, it's like, wow, they really can sing.
Yeah, Jack, but I liked Tenacious D before the movie because that CD is pure
Dude,
gold.
I fucking love that movie. It was so stupid but funny all at the same time.
So their CD that they did before that movie is funnier than that movie and that CD that they did for the movie combined. Like that
I
first
look
CD.
at that one song he did, Master Exploder, and I'm like, that had to have hurt his voice.
He's got songs like "You Don't Always Have to Fuck Her Hard" and "With Karate I'll Kick Your Ass from Here to Right Over There." Oh yeah, motherfucker! Oh,
Because
great.
every time he does a live concert, he has to do it. He can only lip sync to that song. He can't actually do that anymore.
You know he's a coin collector.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a well-known
He's
numismatist.
also a gamer too.
His favorite coin is the 1794 draped bust the first cent, and he owns a MS-65 1917 Standing Liberty Type 1/4 with the titty. She's got nipple in that.
He actually has a YouTube channel called Jablinski.
He's a huge numismatist. He goes on Conan and talks about it on 2 occasions actually.
He actually just started doing video games and stuff like that.
Boo.
He actually is a gamer, believe it or not.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So he's actually a gamer, which I didn't know. I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know you were into video games. Uh-oh.
Oh, he gone. He said he was going to lose power. It dimmed earlier. I'm not surprised. But I'll run shit for a minute.
Or his internet just kicked off. I'm actually surprised his stream's still going.
Oh, I can run this until he comes back. It would allow me to be here for up to 20 hours or so.
Oh, wow.
I ran Khan's stream for a 9-hour shift one night by myself and just talked to the chat that was in the chat.
Nice.
Well,
You will very likely see some
yeah, I think I remember waking up to that. It's like, hey, this is just Stern.
The whole crew, like everybody was like, all right, well, I'm going to back down. And then Khan was like, all right, well, I'm going to go to bed. And then everybody wanted to back up. I was like, well, that sucks for you guys. You're on the Stern show now, bitches. Oh, but you're having your scope issue still. Your scope's still plugged into your computer. I know this because it goes tick, 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 tick every time you do.
What scope is he using?
I don't know, but every time he tries to plug it into his computer, it does that and he can barely hear, or it does that way louder and he can't hear at all.
Sounds like he needs a new computer.
I was, yeah, but it does that tick, 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 and that's how I know he's trying his.
It's not good.
Yep, see, it goes faster.
Sounds like he's got bad USB ports.
Then now he won't be able to hear us, and I won't be able to hear him.
Uh-oh.
If history serves me right, and it normally do.
That makes me wonder what type of computer he has. Or how old it is. To me, it almost sounds like this. Clicking on this.
Yeah. And it's fixed.
So you really think it might just be bad USB?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know what you're using, and I don't know how old your computer is.
My computer's only, probably 3 years old.
How many
I
USB
mean,
ports do you have?
it's a fucking, on the front too, I probably got, I know it's at least like 2 or 3 on the back. So.
Have you tried the back ones?
No.
That would be test number
Sometimes
2.
those front I/O ones go bad really fast. I've
Do you
had-
have a can? Do you have a can of air duster?
No, I don't.
It's not gonna fix it. That sounds like a wire situation.
Test one. It's the cheapest to
I've
test.
actually
Yeah, because
built several computers.
I'll actually try another USB port. The only reason why I can't right now is because that scope's cable is only like maybe 2 feet long.
That's
Is
boo-boo.
the scope cable detachable?
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, really? You can.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
Yep.
That may be the issue. He may need a new one.
Huh. Okay.
Sometimes the ones that come with those scopes are not very good.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Welcome.
If it's the micro USB and not like the micro one, like the one you could use with a PS3 controller. If it's one
Yeah.
of those, you can find those everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Even micro
it's
you can
this.
use-
Contrast between the field where the date is.
okay.
I can't focus it, but
So they could have had some cleaning.
Yeah, that's a micro USB.
That's a micro HDMI.
Micro HDMI. He
Yeah,
can
it's got
find
that
it.
tapered. Yeah, that's cool.
He can actually find those. They do have those.
It's true. You have the scope that I was looking at.
If he's
You,
got a really thin, small cable, yeah, those are the ones that are terrible.
yeah, this is absolutely
Oh yeah, that's why.
okay.
You need
Good.
better
You're
gauge.
going to need to go to Newegg and actually buy a good one.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm really
I've
interested
had
to see
hard
what's
drive
going on.
cables, external hard drive cables that I've gotten with the drives that don't work.
Wow, that's bad.
I'm super interested to see what that scope looks like now that I know that you have one of the ones that has the HDMI mini. That is really.
Okay.
I get
I'm super.
hard drive
super
cables that are
Oh,
happy.
there, it's right there.
I am super interested in that, John. That's way cool. I am way excited for that. I'm way excited for that.
I always try
I
to.
mean, it was working for the last week or so, but it is fucking awesome. I mean, I was looking at my proof sets and like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that one. It's the Coolertron, right? Or the
Analog, fucking, I bought it off like Amazon. But
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. But
That's what I
it's
was
got
saying,
really
these
high
stock
megapixel.
cables don't do very good.
yeah,
They don't
but that Stern, that one you showed me that one day, it was like you said you got it for like $60. I looked at it the next day and it was like 180. And it's like, what the hell?
I got it for 60% off with free shipping, and now that when Santa Order went to find one, they said that they were out of stock and they didn't know if or when they were going to be in stock again.
Damn.
I thought, damn. So
See,
it
that's
turns
why
out
I got the Maple Leafs. 'Cause, you know, I was like, I'm not passing up a deal like that. I'll never get them again.
I didn't even know I got the deal like that until you had said that it was so expensive a week later, and I was like, shit, well, let me look into this. And then, yeah, it turns out they were expensive.
Yeah.
Right? How did you get the great deal? You try to tell somebody else, and they're like, "No, that ain't what it is now." It's like, "Oh man."
He went the next day. I told John that night, and sent him the link. I shared the link to him, and he went the next day, and they were already up to like that much money again. And I hadn't even received money. I sent him the link the day I pressed purchase.
Hey, Sir Will, what's going on?
Hey, Sir Will, what's up? Yeah, so
I sent you the link if you want to come on up.
Yeah. So when I get cords, I make sure they have thick cables like this.
Yeah, the gauge is everything. I learned that with car systems.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
0 gauge wire to your battery is like the most necessary damn thing if you
Oh,
want to.
hell, I would buy them like 3 cases of Coors Light to that. Shit. $15. 5 filled with coins. Wow.
Them stock cables that usually comes with stuff really aren't very good quality.
Yeah.
They don't last long.
Nowadays,
It'll work for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden you have issues like click, 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 or don't
We
even
call that
work at all.
we call that
well.
the Harbor Freight syndrome.
Yeah.
It's good for like if you want to use it a couple times a year, you can buy it. If you want to use it at a job, you're gonna buy one a week. I mean, no big deal.
Right.
Cost more money than the coin itself. This one's about the same example.
And come on, get to the sweet spot, and there she is. Oh no, that's not sweet enough.
You have to watch a bunch of your videos the other day.
I need to mute my TV because you're talking way louder today than normal.
Yeah. Well, who you watching? YouTube on your TV?
Yeah, Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. He normally is like the quietest talker in the world. I can leave my TV at normal volume and you can't hear a damn word. I guess the one he's doing tonight, he fixed his volume for the first time in like 2 years. Because I had been listening to my TV on that volume the entire time I've been in stream with you guys.
Yeah, I sent you the link if you want to jump up, Sir Will. I should probably be up for, I don't know, maybe at least another hour or so.
I'm actually gonna hop on Destiny 2.
Nice.
We have here a triple die 1962 proof Lincoln.
Nice.
And the 2 shows the triple is the best. It has 2 sets of lines that I can get my scope to the sweet spot.
Yep, Sir Will, I'm playing it on PS4 right now. I actually got I went to Aaron's and got a bundle for the PS4. Came with a VR headset for $50 a month.
I've been playing Battlefront 2, and it's like, I suck at that game.
I got a 400 meg connection, so I do pretty well on Supremacy. It's because I'm in a freaking AT-AT, and I'm getting kills like crazy. I think the most I got was like 130 kills. Just in that thing. Yeah, sir. Well, sure. Add Dragon King 2009. That's my PlayStation Network ID.
I don't even know what my PlayStation ID is anymore. I haven't played video games on it in about a year and a half.
I've had this PSN ID since like 2008.
Yeah, I've had the same one forever. I just haven't turned on my PlayStation for games in over a year.
Say that again. What was it? Driving King 2009?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to type it in the chat.
Mine might be Stern 420 or Super Stern or Superman Stern. I don't know. Something. I'll look it up here in a minute.
Oh, Dragon King. Okay.
I actually have been playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
Yeah, I was God. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't think about it tonight. I probably would have jumped on, but the Diablo 3 season just started.
Yeah, I love Diablo 3. I just don't have it right now. I'd be playing that right now.
Yeah, hell, probably by now everyone's all my friends are probably up to like 300-400 Paragon by now.
I've got modded weapons on that game.
Oh yeah, I got tons of that shit on the regular.
Because I actually had modded weapons on my PS3, and it got ported over on their server.
Oh,
So it would use it on the PS4.
You seeing that one, John? That's a 68 proof quarter.
Nice.
nice. Oh yeah, that's definitely an RPM.
That's undeniable. Yep, that'd be an RPM.
The only reason Destiny 2 is free now is because
Yeah, I think I'm like NPR John or NPR John something. I can't remember.
the only reason why it's free now is because Blizzard actually bought Destiny.
That's what that quarter looks like.
That is pretty sweet looking. Almost looks like a gold coin.
Yep. I don't know why it decided to tone gold in here, but it absolutely, the back's not near as aggressive as the front, but it turned straight up gold.
Wow.
That's pretty nice looking.
And that's the one that has the RPM that I was just showing you. Like I was looking at it because of that, and then I had found this. And I don't know if this is actually attributed or not yet. I got to go to Variety Vista again because it's strong enough to be attributed. Obviously, that's a good one, but I don't remember if I saw it or not. I need a beer.
Hey, bartender, hand me another beer. Get her done.
Yeah, one of the 71 proof sets I got off Busman's got at least 2 RPM, not 3. If I had a good cable for my scope, I'd show you guys. That will be my Amazon order tomorrow morning.
You can also check Newegg. That's what I was going to suggest because they usually have some good deals.
All right.
And you can buy a warranty with it sometimes. I get a lot of my stuff from Newegg.
Yeah, so that's not the same cable as the PS controller. So
yeah. Well, they would have those micro HDMI cables for your scope.
Oh, Walmart has one. I know this because I recently.
That's the reason why I did this PS4 deal is because I bought a PS4 from them brand new, and the motherboard was fucked as soon as I got it.
Oh man!
And they wouldn't give me my money back.
Hey, you can go to Walmart and get a mini HDMI to really any other extension that you want. That's one of the ones that they have a shit ton of variations for, thankfully.
So basically, it wouldn't install games, kept giving me cannot continue application, would not even read from disks at all. And I found out later that it was either the daughter board or the NAND.
Oh, where'd it go? This time I didn't drop off.
Oh no, I killed him.
Headshot.
That's funny.
I
wasn't thinking that, but okay, that works too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the PS5.
Well, I'm hoping it's, hey, TNO.
Hey, TNO, what's going on?
I just hope that Sony delivers on their promises, man.
TNO, what new and great coins have people found in your boxes? Because someone, what was it? Far North Coins found a 1992 close AM, and that's like a minimum $5,000 coin. Yeah, And I thought my boxes were good with 4 Indian.
Wow. Wonder what happened to him. Ain't no Stern show no more.
Yeah.
Stern went bye-bye.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got my last I had one bank that was still giving me. I go to about 7 of them. Phone overheated, yeah. Yeah, because I go to about 7 of them, and I get one bank that was giving me still for the last 2 weeks, and I got like 2 boxes of nickels and 2 boxes of pennies from them like 9 days ago. Called them yesterday, or no, Friday. I was like, nope, son of a bitch. Yeah, just trying to get all 50 states. Oh, that's a lot of pennies. So am I right? And you haven't opened any of them to you now? You should just put out a video. This is all the penny boxes I still have.
What do you see? The pyramid. It's
Yeah, you should just post some pictures or a short, like 30-second video.
quick. Get out ahead of it.
A quick video of all of them. You never know what you could find in there. I know mine will have a ton of Canadian. I have some good King George 5 or 6. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's what I'm working on, learning how to edit videos and add stuff to them. I did one with just the Windows, whatever Windows has generic on it, and like 2 seconds after I put it out, copyright violation or whatever like song I put on it. Like, oh, thanks. There we go. Canadian silver dollars. Come on, focus. $20 for that one. That one's a steal. And the 1939.
Nice.
Come on, focus. Ain't gonna happen. Come on. There, let's do this for a while. Hey, Pluribus.
Hey, Chris.
It's my trying to get my my scope to work. I think we got a bad cable, but I'll be going to Walmart or ordering one off somewhere
Now,
tomorrow
if it does
morning.
it again, then very well be some form of issues with the front IO.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
at least
yeah.
a better cord that would be taken care of.
Yeah, because I think I'd probably have to look for it, but I have like a USB extension somewhere around here. So like 8 foot. So nice, you know.
Something pulled us out of the beam. What is this place?
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, Stern, you could always try your computer again, but if the audio's messed up. Showing him still in chat. I know StreamYard loves to kill a phone. Sucks the battery up quick.
Eris, let's keep it. The air down here is choked with strange communications. I don't know if I can.
Is that you, Guardian?
You're needed back at the tower. Zavala sent us.
Of course he did. I'm moving toward the cradle. It calls to me.
It. What is it?
High affinity.
Zavala, did you catch that? This interference.
What?
Point of origin. Keep going. Maybe
What the hell did I do with my old crappy scope? I wonder if it's got the same cable.
Whoa.
Hold on, guys. Ah. Ah. Oh, that can say over there. That's worth something.
Ay, 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 ay. Ugh.
Hey, Doctor Who, how you doing? Oh, I totally put the scope together the wrong way. That's right. Okay, we're going to prove if it's a cable or not in like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's a cable. This is my old scope. Works fine.
Well, nice. At least we figured it out.
Yeah. All right. I can look at some of these. I know I got a few RPMs here.
Yikes.
Okay, that is not close enough.
Oh crap!
Watch my hands. What's that?
I died. Crap.
That is nothing. It's going back in the tube. Another nothing. Machine doubling. Maybe. That's not even what I was looking for. I just don't mind that bottom mess, but the scope's not good enough to see it. It's a maybe. This is just a pluggable USB. My other scope, it's bad cable. Only lasted like a week. So I'll be gonna get one tomorrow. This is one that's on RFT's Amazon link. I mean, it works, but it's just a son of a bitch to adjust. It looks like nothing either.
Damn! That's a good gun.
710, the pluggable's not bad for what is it, like 20, 30 bucks.
That's a good gun.
You're worth it. It's good. If you really want a nicer one, it's worth it spending like spending like a $60, $75 scope just to get one that's on like a stand. You can adjust it up and down really easily. As the pluggable scope's got a little suction cup thing on it that breaks off all the time. And
Yikes, that doesn't hurt.
all right, guys. Turbo Gamer. I think I'm going to end the stream here.
All right, man.
Probably going to jump on PS4 and might stream some Diablo.
All right. I'll join your stream.
All right. Yeah, I'll add your name in a minute here.
All right, man.
All right. I'll talk to you later. See
Yeah,
everyone in
bye.
chat later.